It started with a family of three, mother, father, and their baby. One day, they were traveling from one village to another. However, it took a very long time. They had been walking for almost a whole day, and the father was starting to get tired. Can we stop now? We've been walking all day. I'm very tired. They were on good hunting grounds, and so there was plenty of game to catch. And along the way, they found a hunting shack, abandoned. They made their way into the hunting shack. It was dark and quiet. All you could see was the moonlight. But as they approached, they stumbled upon an old man. He was long dead. He was nothing but a skeleton corpse. I guess the hunters forgot to take him home. The husband was a lazy man, and so he was very tired. He said he'll take a nap while the wife cooked. I guess I'll make corn soup. There's tons of corn here, and got wood ashes to cook it as well. Halfway through cooking, she started to hear a weird sound. It sounded like mice bones being crunched by an owl. In the dark of night, she looked to where her husband was and noticed a pool of blood was forming. She got scared. It was the old man. He came back to life. He was a vampire corpse. He had gnawed at the husband's face. Soon he was satisfied. He went back to his bark coffin to rest. Shocked, she started to mourn her husband. She almost cried, but she held back her tears. I have to save my baby. The mom thought quickly and told a lie. Oh, husband, you're very lazy and tired. I'm gonna go fetch a pail of water, and I'm gonna take the baby too. I don't want him rolling into the fire. I'll be back soon. She bundles the baby up and ties him to her back. Then she grabs the empty pail. She makes her way out of the hunting shack. Then, when she's far away, she makes a run for it. I gotta back to the village. They'll help me. For now, you'll be safe, baby. The corpse doesn't know that she ran away. He waits for a bit for her to come back. But then soon, he realizes he's been tricked. She thinks she can get away, but I'll get her. You think you can yet escape me? The world is small and I shall soon overtake you. She heard the vampire corpse chasing after her. Her heart was fast and she ran even faster to save her and her baby. He was getting closer and closer. She threw off her shawl. The vampire went after it. He thought he caught her. He tore at the clothes, biting nothing, and screamed, "Ah, she tricked me! I'll get you!" She continued running, and as he was getting closer again, she threw off another piece of clothing. He fell for it again, and went after that. "Ah, no, not again! I'll get you, I swear!" Once more, he was still gaining on her. This time, she was near a creek. Just as threw the baby cradle board in to the water. The vampire fell for it. And this time, he was really angry. But she was too far away this time. She was almost near the village back home. She was in distress, so she started shouting, "Go away! Go away!" Every distance she would give a cry. The dead man was just a little way behind her now, and was about to overtake her, when she noticed a band of warriors with flaming torches coming toward her from the village. They came up to her just before the dead man caught her. They opened up the ranks, and she fell to the mist. The dead man just stopped at the edge of the glow of the torchlight and said to her, "You were fortunate they came as they did, so you managed to get away from me." And all you could see was his red glowing eyes in the forest. Gleaming, he walked back to the hunting shack to rest up again. The warriors took her back into the village, and she was safe again. They notified everyone of the vampire corpse, and so the head chief was contacted. They gave her blankets of skins and took her child to the longhouse, and after she was arrived with some hot drinks, she was asked to relate in detail what happened to her husband and her. The chief in the village then arose and made his speech. "Tomorrow morning, we shall go to the place and take care of that such event shall not happen again. You, who had this thing happen to you, will stay home and rest up. I ask all you women who have been spare clothes, give it to this woman." The meeting ended, and they prepared to go face the vampire corpse. Before daybreak, they reached the vampire corpse. He was back in his bark coffin, sleeping, his mouth still bloody from eating the husband. All the warriors agreed that they should sing and dance and bury this vampire corpse, for he was a cannibal and an evil wizard. He used his magic to come back to life, so the only way to destroy him was to burn him in the house down while he was buried. They prepared by shutting up his coffin with nails, then buried him. Then they finally locked up the hunting shack. They sang and danced around surrounding the hunting shack. Then the chief lit up the house, burning everything inside of it. For a little while it burned and burned, and you could hear screams, screeches of the vampire corpse. Then from the smoke you could hear an owl. It was the spirit of that vampire corpse skeleton. He arose and flew away and escaped, but he could no longer harm anyone.